Hey there, YTPC. It's your boy Cosmo, the Cat Dad Piper. Hope you're having a great day, whenever, wherever you find this. Coming to you from a cool Friday evening, pre-dinner. Thought I'd come out and have a pipe, though, and invite you to join me and share a pipe. Pack a bowl with something you like. Let me know down below what you're smoking, what you're smoking in. I've got one of my favorite pipes, the Peterson 408 Phoenix, packed with a blend I've been enjoying this fall. Cornell and Diehl small batch, Sansepolcro. And it's been about 5 or 6 days since I really had a pipe. I've been having a head cold / chest cold due to the change of seasons. And I've been getting over that. Had a couple pipes about 5 days ago on Sunday, smoking buddy Matt, and unfortunately the cold was affecting my taste buds, so everything tasted the same, tasted kind of nasty, tasted like almond and saline solution, if that makes sense. And so I haven't been smoking, just did a VR for Just Piping, had some haunted pirate ship, and I could smell and taste a lot of Kim more. So I think my taste buds are back now, not 100%, but we're getting there. I can at least taste something different. So I thought I'd give the Sansepolcro a try again. But thank you for joining me. Hope you're having a good time. Hope the week's been kind to you. Kind of lazy for me, just trying to get better. Already this is tasting more like Sansepolcro than last time I had it. Maybe muted a little bit, but I can at least enjoy different tobaccos, which is a plus. Now, being here in Iowa, fall can mean 80-some degrees one day and then 50, 60 degrees the next day. Lately, we've been consistently about low to mid 60s. It's about 60, 62 degrees right now, so a little cool, but with a jacket and a cap on, not bad. I'm kind of excited as of the recording. Just less than a week from Halloween, which is my favorite holiday. But don't really celebrate as much as I used to. Used to throw parties, dress up. Back when my dad lived in his house and I had strobe lights and sound effects and foggers, I would decorate the front yard up good and make a big deal about it. And we'd usually get about, we'd easily get over 100 trick-or-treaters if it was a nice night. Low wind would be 50 some. Even though we never had that many kids in the neighborhood, but we were one of those neighborhoods on the edge of town that we were close enough to a couple other towns that would do trick-or-treating on a different night, so they'd all carpool over to us. Now I don't really even hand out treats much. Partially because we don't get enough trick-or-treaters to really make it worth it. Except for there's 2 or 3 neighbor kids up the street. So I might take something up to them because I went to high school with their mom. And only 2 doors down, but also not worth it because I have a cat that likes to get out every time I open the door, so. And I don't want to mess with that on Halloween night. So what's Halloween mean for me then? Watching scary movies or something in the vein of Halloween. Trying to get a mix of classics and ones I haven't seen before. Trying to find new, like, B-horror ones. There's been some good, like, horror comedies that have come out too lately, which is nice. But come Halloween night, I'll probably watch a movie called Trick or Treat, which is a Halloween classic from the past 10 or 12 years, I think. Probably watch the original Halloween with Michael Myers. Always been a fan of that series, although last year, when they supposedly ended the franchise with Halloween Ends, I was sorely disappointed with the ending. Now, tomorrow's going to be the Saturday before Halloween, so I'll probably end up watching, at least at midnight, watch Rocky Horror Picture Show. Maybe 1 or 2 other movies before then. But Rocky Horror Picture Show, even though for me it's an all-year movie, gotta watch it the Saturday of Halloween. I went to it a couple times back in the day in theaters when they're doing a special event at the movie theater. It's a lot of fun because it's a big interactive experience. I've gone in the spring to a theater in Des Moines, which I don't know if they still do it, but they used to be one of the longest running theaters where they do it every Friday, Saturday night. I always wanted to do that, and one year my dad and I went while my mom stayed in the hotel room. And I was in my 20s. It was an interesting experience because turns out my dad and I were about the only guys there. And we were also about the only ones not making out, so didn't know that Rocky Horror in Des Moines on Saturday night was basically a lesbian makeout session. Made it rather distracting to enjoy the movie, but and one time Dad and I went to Iowa City for a local company doing a stage production of Rocky Horror Show. Which is when you call it when it's not the movie. And that was a lot of fun. It was a nice small venue, blackened walls, basic set. But the cast got really into it. I was like in the front row, and I think it was during the time warp, the actress who was playing Magenta basically gave me a lap dance, which, being about 21 to 24, somewhere in there, did not have an issue with that. And so that's kind of my plans for Halloween weekend and Halloween. Picked up a take and bake pizza and put that in the freezer. Probably have that. And watch movies on Halloween night with the boys. Used to love going to haunted houses growing up. Scariest part was the anticipation, the waiting in line. But they're kind of expensive for a 15-20 minute walkthrough. There's one that's even more expensive, but it's even bigger. But that's a big, like, multiple haunts and activities and corn mazes in one location. And you end up spending a lot of money to spend most of the night waiting in line. I've done Haunted Hayride a few times, which not very scary, kind of cheesy, but it's a lot of fun sitting on a hay bale and riding behind a tractor. And the one year, and about 4 or 5 coworkers and their girlfriends or boyfriends and we hit up the hayride, and the 2 local haunted houses. We did it kind of on a off night a couple weeks before Halloween, so it wasn't as busy. And then afterwards we went to Perkins, which, if you're not familiar, is kind of a chain breakfast diner, 24-hour restaurant. I had a late dinner after going to the shows, and that was a lot of fun. Also, it reminds me, I remember one time going to Perkins with Dad after we went to the midnight screening. Rocky Horror, and just get a little late night food and drink, and that was a Saturday of Halloween, and you'd see people in costumes, and you'd see a lot of interesting characters, I'd say, which is a lot of fun if you're a people watcher. So, just sipping on some Diet or Mellow Yellow Zero. Made a sleeve for my tumbler that I use as a kind of like a drink holder. Wendy's has been doing on their app, you can get a $1 any size soda lately. And been taking advantage of that whenever I can. Because I don't keep soda at home, and they've got Barg's root beer and they got Mellow Yellow Zero. And I think Mellow Yellow might be better than Mountain Dew, but it's kind of hard to find in the Zero. And going out's about the only time I really get a soda because I don't keep any at home. Because it's got to be too expensive. I remember in high school when I worked at the grocery store, getting them on sale for 2 for $5 or 2 for $6 for a 12-pack would be a regular occurrence. Now you're lucky if you can find it on sale 2 for $10. But anytime you buy in store, you're going to be paying more, partially because of your packaging cost goes up versus fountain pop. And then your transportation costs, because you got to have guys come out and ship it to the stores, got to shelf it. All those fun little costs, you know? But anyways, the pipe's still going good. Like I said, I think my taste buds are probably about 90% back for tobacco. For some reason, didn't have a problem with food, but tobacco just all tasted the same last week. And it was miserable. Now, I don't think I'm 100%. I feel like the flavors are maybe a little muted. But last week I had a autumn evening, a haunted pirate ship, and I think the Sansepolcro. They all tasted the same. Well, it didn't taste funny. It tasted weird enough that it just wasn't enjoyable. So I thought, better not waste my tobacco when I can't taste it. But I'll tell you, once you lose your taste buds, that first pipe, once they come back, is one of the best pipe sessions you'll ever have. So this is hitting the spot right now. But don't know a whole lot. Probably going to keep smoking this pipe. Catch up on some YTPC videos. I haven't been paying attention for the past several days. Want to check out Paladin as he's starting to wrap up his month of Dr. Graybill. But I'm going to keep enjoying this. Hope you keep enjoying your pipe. And I'm glad you could join me today. And as always, thanks for watching. God bless. We'll see you soon.